Hello, everybody. Mad Boys here. It's Bill's that college football guy here with yet another preview and prediction video. We're talking about the Spartans of San Jose State of the Mountain West Conference. A lot of positive attitude towards San Jose State this year. How good are they going to be? Well, we're going to get into that. Last season, went 7-6 under their new head coach. We're involved in, I admit this, I did not watch this bowl game. I'm going to be going back after this to watch the highlights of it. But San Jose State lost to South Florida in 5 overtimes in the Hawaii Bowl. So that may be an interesting game to watch. Head coach Ken Niumatalolo, in his second season as head coach, longtime head coach at Navy. The whole coaching staff of San Jose State is intact from last year. Craig Stutzman's back for his second season as offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. Last season, San Jose State was 43rd in FBS in total offense. Dennis Odom's back for his 9th season as defensive coordinator. His second as an assistant head coach, I believe, at San Jose State. He's been through some coaching staffs. He's still there. San Jose State ranks 82nd in total defense last season. Now, we're going to hear him talking about, this sounds like right here, the roster here. Quarterback, this is Walker Eggett's team. I mean, he was last year the redshirt senior, 188 for 328, 2,504 yards, 13 touchdowns, 10 picks. That's got to get fixed. Just as many interceptions as touchdowns, that could be a problem. The real battle in the quarterback room, I'm going to move this over here and look. Someone see me looking down like this, so at least I don't get the glare off my face, so I apologize. But the real battle is really going to be who's going to be the backup. Because nobody else, you have Xavier Ward, the redshirt senior. He recorded some stats last year. He was under 100 yards. He's probably the odds-on favorite to be the backup. You have 2 true freshmen, along with C.J. Lee and Robert McDaniel, both redshirt freshmen. McDaniel's a transfer from UCLA. None of them have any game experience. So there's probably going to be a good battle. I have to say Ward's odds-on to be the backup. They're definitely going to be a battle for who's third string. So that's going to be interesting to see who that is. Probably Liam McDaniel, but then again, who knows who that's going to be. Running back room. This is actually a pretty interesting running back room. You got 6 guys on it, and your top 3 rushers are back. Top 3. You got, we're going worst to first here. See, Radcliffe, the sophomore, 33 carries, 141 yards, and 1 touchdown as a freshman. You've got Jabari Bates, the redshirt junior, 59 carries, 254 yards, and a touchdown. But Floyd Chalk the fourth, back as the number 1 rusher. He'll be back on the offense. 154 carries, 721 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Definitely a focal point of the offense. He's back. Wide receiver room, this is the best room on the whole offense. You could argue this in the O-line, to be honest with you. Matt, going here, we've got some receivers here who have done the usual. Not many guys left, because, Nick Nash was an all-world wide receiver, finalist for the Biletnikoff Award. So he would, he 100-plus receptions in the NFL. So it's going to be a hard guy to replace. Who's going to be the new number 1? We have that. Now we have, going here, we got 8 guys who are legit. You got other guys who've come in here who don't get any playing time, plus the freshmen coming in. So we'll see how that goes. But those who at least recorded some stats, we got Leland Smith, the junior transfer from Purdue. Minimal stats here is at least 10 receptions. Leland Smith, the junior transfer from Purdue, along with Malachi Riley, the redshirt sophomore, and Mason Starling. Actually, Malachi Riley, the redshirt sophomore, transfer from Arizona. Mason Starling, the redshirt senior, transfer from Cal. Enough. Then we have guys coming in here. One of the top receivers from last year is back. First off, we'll get to the lower one. Cooper Hodge, the redshirt sophomore, 10 receptions, 76 yards, no touchdowns. Possession receiver. Matthew Coleman, the redshirt junior, 34 receptions, 401 yards, and 2 touchdowns. There's a lot of guys from FCS and lower who are going to have to really, really step up for this wide receiver room to be good. So I'm basing this on that happening. Because numbers-wise, your top 3 guys are all FCS. FCS or junior college, community college. Worst to first in these numbers, you've got Trace Hernandez, the sophomore transfer from Modesto College, Modesto Community College. That's a true freshman. 42 receptions, 788 yards, and 6 touchdowns. You've got Danny Saunders, the redshirt sophomore transfer from Sacramento State, 51 receptions, 664 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then you've got Jahari Johnson, the junior transfer from Shasta College, 73 receptions, 1,180 yards, and 15 touchdowns. So again, FCS lower receivers are really going to have to step up for this wide receiver room to be good. Tight ends, this is the worst room on the offense, and it's not even close. You got 5 tight ends on the roster. Only 2 have game experience. 2. Grant Newberg, the redshirt senior, he played in 13 games and played on special teams. The only one who did any stats of any time is the number 2 tight end from last season, Jackson Kanan, the redshirt senior. 28 receptions, 314 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's the only one who did anything. Everybody else is unproven. He goes down, there's a major problem in the tight end room. So that's, like I said, offensive line, like I said this before, you could argue they're one of the best rooms on the offense. You could easily argue that. So they're a great room. They're going to see what happens there. Be a damn solid unit. So you can argue about that one. Defense, it'll be interesting to see who on there. One thing I'm going to say right now, somebody told me, I'm down there, if you're telling me right now that San Jose State's defense does not have a heavy Islander, Samoan influence, you're out your damn mind. You know how many pronunciations I had to look up? I didn't ask you. My GPS just fell down. I had to do here for this one a lot. So we're going to get into the guys here who... Oh boy. All right, we're getting here. The defensive line. We got guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys who did something last year. So there's a good solid rotation here. All right, so we've done the ones who, did minimal stats is 10 tackles, 20 FCS or lower. There's only one guy who really came in. He was an FCS transfer, but he qualified. He had more than 20. So recorded stats, less than 10 tackles. You got Mataola, the redshirt senior. Nate Lewis, the redshirt junior. Noah Siosi, the sophomore. Reggie Jones Jr., the redshirt senior. Atu Fanau, the redshirt junior. Who all did less than 10 tackles last year. Those who qualified in tackles, we'll get the FCS guy out the way first. That's Solomoni Lahi. The junior transfer from Snow College, 32 tackles and 4 sacks. Not bad. The ones who did some actual numbers in the FBS here, 4 guys. So 5 recorded stats total, 5. 1 FCS level. We got Quincy Licchio, 16, the redshirt senior, 16 tackles and a sack. We have Dejan Rainey, the senior, 19 tackles. Left up here. Justin Stearns, the redshirt junior, 28 tackles and 2 stacks. And Nafafana, the senior, .47 tackles, 1 sack on the defensive line. So that's a pretty good defensive line. I'm going to get some of these pronunciations wrong, so forgive me on that ahead of time. I'm trying to do the best I can. Linebacker room, there's some beasts in this thing. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys who threw some stuff in here. So now we got some numbers here, right? So let's go with the ones who had less than 10 tackles. I just did last time. Recorded some stats, but didn't do enough. Dylan Lee, the redshirt sophomore. Nasir Pitters, the redshirt sophomore. Malachi Heft, the senior. John Norwood, the redshirt junior. Oh boy. Here's the one that's really going to get me. I'm going to spell his name. And then I'm going to try to pronounce it. Challenge time, right? All right. David. Easy part. T-U-I. Let me try to spell this right. H-E-L-A-N-G-I-N-G-I-E. David Tui Halayinyi. I had an idea and I learned the pronunciation, but I mean, some people I knew who were Samoan kind of helped out on that one. He recorded some stats last season. Now I have the ones who actually did some stats last season. We have one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 who qualify, so that's pretty good for the defensive line. One of them is FCS. Zane Carter, the junior, transferred from Ventura College, which is a community college. They called him a community college All-American. I didn't even know that even existed. 88 tackles, a forced fumble, 5 INTs, and one of them was a pick 6, so that's interesting. Those who actually made the numbers. This is where, of the 4 at the, 5 here at the FBS level. We have Nasiri Danielson, the redshirt sophomore, 13 tackles. All right, that's good. And then you got the top 4. You have your top 2 tacklers in the linebacker room, including the number 1 tackler on the team back. 4th place, Ethan Powell, the redshirt junior. 44 tackles, 1 sack, 1 pick, 3 pass deflections. Yeah, 44 is 4th place. 3rd place, Noah McNeil Franklin, the redshirt senior. 53 tackles, a sack, and an interception. 2nd place is Taniela Latu, the redshirt senior. 71 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 pass deflections. And number 1, Jordan Pollard, the senior. 115 tackles, 2 sacks, a pick, and 3 pass deflections. We got some beasts in this room. Some hunters that go out and hunt for the ball carrier. So this is going to be some fun here. Now, DBs, I think the linebacker room is the best room on the team, defensively. Secondary is the worst room on the team. You have guys here, but your best players, you have one ace, one lockdown corner. And ideally his last name is Rivas. But let's get the ones who recorded some stats. The same thing with the tackles. You've got Larry Turner Gooden, the redshirt senior. You've got Greco Carmillo, the redshirt freshman. And Runye Norton, the junior transfer from El Camino College. The 2 guys, we have 2 guys, these are 2 that are going to have to step up and have to be big from FCS. Charles Cox III, the junior transfer from, I'm going to write that down here. I wrote down Valley College. I forgot to write down the first part of it. Oh my goodness. That's my fault, folks. But anyway, 37 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception. Marzell Smith, the junior transfer from Antelope Valley Community College. 48 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 1 pick, 2 pass deflections. The ones at the FBS level have done something. You've got Jalen Apollette Williams, the redshirt senior. 18 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 pick. You've got Jalen Boehner, the redshirt senior, 22 tackles, 1 interception, 2 pass deflections. And Isaiah Rivas, the redshirt senior, 71 tackles, 1 sack, 2 picks, one of them a pick 6, 5 pass deflections. If they get past the front 7, there can be problems. And that's, there's guys here who can make plays. But you're asking, we got FCS guys are going to have to step up. If their FCS guys don't step up, FCS community college guys, there's going to be a problem on this defense, on the defensive line and in the secondary. They're both going to have to jump up in competition immediately. That's going to be big. All right. We've done enough talking. Now let's actually get down to that schedule prediction part of it, shall we? All right. San Jose State starts off the season on a Friday night at home against Central Michigan. I already covered this game in the Central Michigan preview prediction video. You're going to beat Central Michigan at home to start the season. Then you go on the road. Next big tough test on the road in Austin to play Texas, the Longhorns. Yeah. Texas has the game of the year opening week at Ohio State the previous week. So there could be some problems there with injuries. The only time you two ever met was in 2017. Texas won 56-0 in Austin. Texas obviously looking to go 2-0 all time, and here's a stunner. Texas is going to go 2-0 all time. You're losing to Texas, San Jose State. Come out of the bye at home against Idaho, the Vandals. Idaho plays Utah Tech at home the week before. You have a bye week, so you've got 2 weeks to prepare. Last meeting was in 2012. San Jose State won 42-13 on the road at the Kibbie Dome in Moscow, Idaho. What a surprise. You're beating Idaho. Then comes the Bill Walsh Legacy game on the road at Stanford on a Friday night. Is that a Friday night? That's a Friday night. That's what I wrote it down as. All right. Stanford plays at Virginia the week before, so they just went cross country to Virginia, and now they're coming back. So it'll be interesting how that goes out here. Last meeting was actually last year. San Jose State won 34-31 on the road at home in San Jose. Now you're on the road in Stanford. Stanford is one of the worst, if not the worst, Power 4, A4 team in college football. It's going to be a battle. Make no mistake about it. But you're going to get a huge win on the road at Stanford. San Jose State beat Stanford. Then they're at home against New Mexico. I covered this game this actually was a run. I think a couple games. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row that I covered in previous videos. So you're going to have to watch the previous videos if you want the description of these games. New Mexico at home. I covered this in the New Mexico preview and prediction video. You're going to beat New Mexico at home. Then you're on the road at Wyoming. I covered this game in the Wyoming preview and prediction video. You're going to beat Wyoming on the road. On the road, Friday Night Lights at Utah State. I covered this game in the Utah State preview and prediction video. You're losing to the Aggies. Then you get the bye week. You come out of the bye week at home against Hawaii. I covered this in the preview prediction video. You're going to lose the upset, and you're going to lose to Hawaii at home. Come out of the bye, out of the Hawaii game, at home against Air Force, your homecoming game. Air Force plays one of the Commanders' Cup games. Plays Army at home the week before. So it'll be a big game for them. Last meeting was last year. San Jose State won 17-17 on the road at Air Force Stadium in Colorado Springs. You're just a way better team than Air Force is. You're going to beat Air Force. Next, you're on the road at Nevada. Nevada plays at Utah State. They're on the road against the Aggies the week before. Last meeting was last year. San Jose State won a dogfight, won 35-31 in San Jose. But this team is just so much better. So I'm going to give the win to San Jose State. Then you go on the road at San Diego State. Well, I covered this game in the San Diego State preview and prediction video. You're going to beat San Diego State. You finished the season at home against Fresno State. I covered this game in the Fresno State preview and prediction video. You beat Fresno State. So you finish on a 4-game winning streak to finish the season 9-3, 6-2 in the Mountain West. Damn good year. Is it enough to get you the championship game? Well, we're going to see. So I've got enough yapping. Why don't you let me know what you think about everything down in the comments. So again, thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done already, do me the favor. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Go once again through the schedule. Game by game. You're going to tell me what you think San Jose State's record is going to be in the comments. Whew. All right. First game of the year, Friday Night Lights, home against Central Michigan. On the road at Texas. Bye week. Home against Idaho. On the road Friday night at Stanford. Home against New Mexico. On the road at Wyoming. On the road Friday Night Lights at Utah State. Second bye week. Home against Hawaii. Home against Air Force. At Nevada. At San Diego State. Finish the season at home against Fresno State. Let me know what you think their record's going to be down in the comments. Share the video if you want to. If you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos that I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 2K, trying to make some magic happen. So again, thanks everybody for watching. More preview and prediction videos coming. They're going to be going all the way through to Wednesday. You guys have voted, and it's basically been between X and private direct, a lot of direct messages. That basically 90% of you said the same thing. I was debating how should I do my top 25, the subscriber roll call, which has to have all the schools done, and my formal preview video of the season, which has who's winning the conference championships, who's going to the playoff, and who's winning the national title. All those games. So prediction videos are going to be obviously today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Won't get all of them done. There's still going to be 3 left. 3 will be left. So, Thursday, my preseason top 25. Friday, my prediction video, my predictions, my who's making the college football playoff. who's winning the conference championships, who's winning the playoff, who's going to be doing and going to be winning the national championship. Saturday, no video because that's game day for week 0. Sunday is going to be the recap of all the games. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the following. Actually, Sunday is actually going to be the recap and one of the prediction videos. Will be on Sunday. I tell the lie. There's actually going to be 2 videos on Sunday. Monday will be one of the prediction videos. Sunday will be one of the prediction videos. Monday and Tuesday will be the last 2. Wednesday is going to be the subscriber rankings just before the start of the season because Thursday starts week 1. So we're going to have a couple of double ups between here and there to get this done. Today's one and another one on Sunday. So a lot of videos got to be done to crank them all out. Like I said, I can't wait for the season to start because I get to take a break. The college football season is going to be easier. Figure this out. Needless to say, next year, I'm starting the subscriber roll call a lot earlier. So I can and we're going to get the 50 done before, because ideally I'm going to announce and start doing prediction videos right after the spring portal closes. That way we know everybody who's left, because I was debating famously, those who've been paying attention on the channel, I was going to do the Tennessee video, my Vols early, but I decided to wait until after the portal. Decided just to do that. Let's just wait till after the portal. And what happened? Nico left. Fortuitous. So we're going to wait till after the portal closes, the spring portal closes, before I do any of the prediction videos. I'll be doing the data on all of them, but I'm not going to be announcing and formally going through them. That way, if anybody leaves in the portal, okay, take you off and work the rest of the way. Does that affect the season? How it's going to go? Odds are probably not, but we may have another Nico situation. We don't know. There's also the possibility the spring portal may be gone, because there are a lot of people that wanted the spring portal to be in and the one in December to be the only portal. The only problem with that is, letting everybody know now, that means you're going to have guys who are going to play their first 4 games of the season, and then they're going to pull their own red shirt and announce they're entering the portal. And you wasted those 4 games on somebody. That's going to be what's... Players, to counteract that, that's what they're going to do. You're going to see a ton of that. So just be ready. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great day. I turned the AC on. I'm baking in this damn thing doing these videos. At least the sun's almost done. I'm about ready to start driving in it. So thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great day. Be safe out there, and please be good to each other.